Since the 1st of November when I joined the group, I've really been focusing on the long-term strategy for the group and how we need to reorganize to improve the performance of the business. The real issue for me has been to take the hard work that has been done by the management team prior to my arrival with outside consultants and review the work that's been done and identify the opportunities that they've seen in the analysis work that has been done. But more importantly, we spent time going around the operations, kicking the tires, and really looking at the asset base and the way we operate in the business. The good news from my perspective is that we've identified a lot of strong opportunities and a lot of strong inherent strengths in the businesses that we can build upon. Firstly, we are probably the dominant player in the plastics market in South Africa. We've got 5% of the overall packaging market and 10% of the plastics packaging market. We've also identified that we need to move from the entrepreneurial type of model that we've had previously, where we've got really 22 independent operations that have been run pretty much on a regional basis, but not on a technology basis or on a market basis of any kind, into a divisional structure. And when we look at the new divisional structures that we've put in place, we've got a moulding division, a PT division, a forming division, and a flexible division, along with a development division which houses a couple of our businesses that have got growth opportunities and one or two that need special attention. We clearly have very strong market positions in all the four sectors that we've mentioned. I think we've had a couple of own goals in terms of our performance over the last year or two, and if we look at our growth over the last year, we've had a 4% market growth, which, given our poor performance, the tough markets that we've operated in, indicates that we've got a very loyal customer base as well, and that's a great opportunity for us to build on. And I think one of the errors that's been made historically is that we've overinvested in this business. We've spent about 1.3 billion in terms of capex over the last couple of years. But what that's meant is that we actually have a very strong asset base on which to go forward. And we've taken the opportunity in the last year-end results to take a couple of impairments. We've impaired about 94 million rands worth of assets, and that really has set us up to develop the business and restructure going forward. Prior to my arrival, a number of disciplines have already been instilled in the business. Working capital has been reduced and capex has been reduced significantly over the last few years, and we will be able to build on that platform going forward. So certainly our capex spend going forward will be lower than it has been historically and more in line with the levels that we've seen in the last year. As we move away from the regional structure to the divisional structure, we're making sure that we have the right people in place to operate the business. And one of the things that we've done since my arrival is we advertised 22 senior positions in the Sunday Times. We had approximately 770 applications for those positions, and we've been able to now benchmark not only our internal people, but people in the external market and bring them in some new blood into the organization to help us go forward. So in terms of the structure, not only have we completed the restructure, but we've put in place the right people we believe to take the business forward. And this is allowing us now immediately to extract synergies from the business, not so much in terms of people savings, but in terms of utilizing people and skills better and eliminating inefficiencies from the operations. I think we're very clear that this is a long-term plan. We've built a 2-year plan of how we want to go forward. It's been approved by the board, and what we expect to see is that it's going to take us some time to deliver improved results, but certainly in the year ahead we expect to deliver improved results, not only in terms of quantity but in terms of quality of earning.